All right, well, seeing that it is Thanksgiving and I'm gonna go do some work at the shop and it's officially cold outside, or getting colder outside, we're gonna let the crazy dog run around and I'm gonna give you guys a quick cold start before I go switch into the winter wheels for the Subaru. So let me pack you guys up right here. Oh God, I took you way down there because we're sideways. And then I'll give you guys a good cold start. Definitely very loud. I don't even know how much you guys can hear of me talking, but definitely pretty damn loud. Still have some tuning to fix on it because the last tuner kind of messed it up. We have such a variety of temperatures here in Wisconsin that I don't know. Seems like it must be hard to tune for like 80-degree temperatures, 100-degree temperatures, and for like 32 and negative, but whatever. We'll get that sorted once we put all the new parts on it, but that won't be for a little while. So, like I said, all we're gonna do. Nala, come here. Hey, come here. Come here. So we're gonna go put the winter wheels and tires on it, which are just factories with Michelin Ice X. Probably swap tires on the Audi because the Audi's actually what I want to drive this winter. And then, yeah, we're gonna go for a little, I don't know, probably a cruise or something. But yeah, that is what we're going to do today. Like I said, just got done with our Thanksgiving, so I'm bored and I'm gonna go do a little bit of work. Still gotta do some work on this thing, swap up tires and or rebalance the wheels and tires as they're off a little bit, and just kind of go through everything now that it's getting to be winter. Gonna get a little busier at the shop. This is also why you guys never see any videos on this account anymore. It's because for the last 2 years I've been trying to grow our shop. So that's what we've been working on, is growing the shop and just working there, getting a bunch of clients. So I don't know. I don't even know when the last time it was that I made a video, but it's definitely been a while. So I'm gonna make a small video here today. Like I said, I don't know how long it'll be, but I don't know. Go do some stuff at the shop for a little while and go from there. So I will see you guys as we get to the shop. All right, so as you guys can see, we made it to the shop. The Subaru is currently in here. I have to go jumpstart the Audi, or at least see if I can jumpstart it. It's been dead for a while. So I have the key, obviously, with me. I'm gonna walk outside here. And we're gonna see if we can start this thing. I never drive it. I think I've literally driven it 8 times since I bought it. I think other people have driven this damn thing more than I have. So I just didn't drive it. It doesn't have any AC, that's why I didn't really drive it in the summer, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to jump start it or put a charger on it and actually like really get it charged up. Oh gosh. Let's see what I can do here. Let's see where I can put you guys down so you guys can still see. Looks like you can see most of it. Just slightly that way. So we'll have to pull the battery or bring a battery tender out here. So that is the joys of what happens when you guys own too many vehicles and never get to drive them all. Is you have vehicles that are completely dead like that one. So I'm gonna try and run an extension cord out here and just let it start charging. We'll see what we get. So yeah, let me grab all that and we'll just see what happens. Then I'll be able to work on the Subaru while I'm in here and give it a car wash and everything. All right, so we have the charger on. Pretty self-explanatory, just going underneath things. So I'm gonna go swap out the wheels and tires on the Subaru. This should be fine. It shouldn't freak out at all. If it does, I don't know, maybe I'll hear it or something. If it burns to the ground, oh well. Now we're gonna go swap wheels and tires on the Subaru so that we can get that one prepared for winter as well, because I have 2 sets of snow tires here. I just picked up a set for the Audi, which is the top set, a little bigger than what I'm supposed to run, but whatever. And the bottom set is a brand new set that I run every winter on the Subaru. Comes with rims, like I said, factory STI rims. So it's literally just a bolt-on, bolt-off situation, and it's pretty simple. So that's what we're gonna go ahead and do now. All right, so if you guys are anything like me, and obviously you swap wheels and tires year to year or season to season, it's always a good time when you get all the wheels off and you obviously already have it up in the air, depending on how you have it up in the air, whether it's jack stands or a lift or whatever the heck other ways you might be able to lift it. It's always a good time to take a look at it. Let's zoom this back in a little bit. Always take a good look at your suspension and everything. I'm on air, so it even takes it's a better time for me to take a look at it. As you can see, I'm driving with a major issue. Apparently it decided to wrap itself around my strut. So this one I have been having a problem with. So that would explain probably why I'm leaking so much air. So I'm going to try and fix that before I leave. But obviously the car's dirty, so I do plan on giving the car a wash. But you just go through everything and make sure it's not bad. See, this is how a strut's supposed to look. It's supposed to wire in down there. I think the other collar is not locked in place. I think that's the issue. I'm gonna look at it real quick. Let me see. So yeah, there is a little bit of space on this collar. Oh, zoom in, focus. So as you can see, there's a little bit of space on this collar. Yes, it's rusty, don't freaking mind it, but definitely gonna have to look at that because that can't be happening. And that, like I said, would explain why this car is leaking up front. Other than that, the back looks good. I didn't see any issues with the back. Yeah, as you can see, I have the line wrapped down back, and then it pretty much just goes straight up into the trunk. Do have underglow on here, so I can always check that out real quick. Look at that. But overall, everything looks pretty good. The exhaust looks fine. Exhaust is loud as hell. These are, looks like, starting to fall off again. As you can see, it's barely on. So the 3M tape needs to be replaced on that. But overall, it does not look in too bad of shape. Like I said, just have to fix that front strut. So that is no big deal. But I'm gonna go ahead and undo all these tires because I have a collection of tires again. And I might even throw these wheels up for sale. So these are, where are they? So I have obviously 4 of them, but look, I might replace these wheels for next year. I used to swap wheels every summer. I think I ran these for 2 years. So it might be time to swap these out with some other ones. All right, so now we have all 3 wheels on. And what I'm gonna try and do, as you can see, I have 2 other wheels on over here. They're tightened up, but they're not tightened down. I'm gonna try and look at this thing right in here and figure it out, because I believe I have to mess with this collar. So I'm gonna really actually work at it today, try and get it fixed, because basically what's happening is this whole thing is spinning. So I'm gonna lift the vehicle up so I can actually work on it without having to bend over, because I have a bad back lately, and then we're gonna try and see what we can do to work on it. All right, so what we have going on here is I'm 99% sure that this collar is spinning. So that this whole unit is spinning. So basically what I should be able to do, and I might not be able to do it right now. Oh, yep, see? Now, as you can see, the bag is moving. So that means that this is loose. Well, actually, it's just locked onto this part. So I have to fix that, and then everything else should be good. So what I'm gonna try and do, use an air hammer, knock this baby loose. We'll see what happens. Hopefully nothing crazy happens, because I don't want to be responsible for that, even though I'm responsible for everything on this car. So it's just kind of life, I guess. But yeah, we're gonna see if we can get this loose so that I can retighten that. All right, so I figure I'll give you guys the rundown quick on what an air hammer is, just in case any of you don't know. Basically, it's a pneumatic hammer. It's got different attachments that you can use. They get locked in right here, so it can't come any further. You just open that up and unlock it. You can go out and buy different attachments. These are from Harbor Freight, so we have a bunch of different attachments. This one probably would work, but seeing as it's rounded off and I don't have much space, I'm gonna swap it to either this one or this one. I have some other attachments over in the toolbox, just because obviously this is not the first air hammer we've had, and we've been doing this for a while. So I'm just gonna see what can kind of work and go from there. But I think I'm gonna choose this one and just go with it. I'm gonna try and see if I can find the flattest one possible. So maybe it'll be this one. But yeah, we're just gonna see what we can do here. Well, the good news is I see some lights on. So we have lights on. Now let's just see if we have enough power to jump it. But I don't think so. I think it'll still take a little bit. Well, we're getting there. This is a closer start than we had. I'm gonna just try and send it and jump it. Start it. Yeah, I didn't think so. So we'll let it sit like this for a few minutes, and then I should be able to jump start it if need be. It's at least not dead anymore. It's really pushing up the power, so that is a good sign. We'll check back in, I don't know, half an hour or so, and it should be good. So yeah, now it's a little sketchy because now I know there's a lot of power going to it, but let's back to this real quick before I have to charge my phone, because my phone's dying because I've been on TikTok all morning. What I ended up doing was, as you saw, air chiseling it. Did mess up a little bit of stuff, but nothing too bad. And then I just used a hammer to slowly break it loose. So now it's finally loose. Now I can get in here, clean all that up, and hopefully be able to lock this down and not have to worry about it. I might have to take it out, but I'm gonna try avoiding that as much as possible. We'll just see where we go. But yeah, so this is at least loose now. I mean, currently it's tight, of course, but I can actually move it with the wrench if I use the right wrench. So I think you even saw this in the video. And I can now use the wrench and move it, which I couldn't before. Oh, well, whatever. Either way, I could use the wrench. I think this must have been the right one. Yeah. So I can use the wrench now and move it, which is a good start. So we will go from there. But that is, it's good news to me. So we already have the charger on this thing. I've never done this before, but we're gonna try and throw on this jump pack as well to see if we can really jump start this bitch. But I'm a little afraid. I've never done this before, so I don't know what could happen. We could zap ourselves. I don't know. But yeah. Otherwise, I might take those off, and then we'll just see. We'll try and start it right now. We'll just see if anything happens. Again, she is dead, so I already don't expect that much. So I'm gonna try pulling this jumper off and putting the other jumper on, and we'll just see what happens. So it's gonna run like shit because we have a bad camshaft sensor or something like that, but it at least runs. So that's a good start. So yeah, let's go move it and then we will swap cars. So I just gave this thing a really quick bath. Nothing special, but just enough to get basically all the dirt off and everything. So yeah, this one is pretty much done for the year. I don't know if I'll be able to work on it throughout the year. If I get a new apartment, if I get a place, I'll be able to work on it at my disposal, which basically just means anytime I'm not here, which will be perfectly fine. And then this thing's been running, so hopefully the battery's good, because I need to bring it in, obviously turn it off, and swap the tires and raise it up. So as you guys saw, we got the Audi started. We got that washed, so that's gonna chill in here so it doesn't freeze because it is cold outside. But now I get to throw this thing up on the hoist, and like I said, we have to swap the tires from these to the winter tires that I have over there, raise it up a little bit because it'll probably rub, and then hope that the battery actually kept enough juice that I'll be able to start it up. I might drive this home now. So we got the tires switched over, the wheels and tires are balanced. Now we are running into a small problem. I test fit one of the wheels on the other side, and we're running into, what is this going to be called? The steering knuckle. I don't think it really changes on the European cars, but the steering knuckle and whatever else they want to call it, if they want to call it anything else. Like I said, it's basically just too wide, the tire, which is only 10 millimeters wider than the other one, so 5 millimeters on each side. I didn't really think that'd be a big enough difference, but apparently it must be. So luckily I have coilovers on this thing, so I can adjust them to go up and hopefully get myself more clearance. Otherwise, I have to order a spacer for this. But what just seems really weird is I was looking it up online, and it says that this vehicle should come with a 245 on it. The spare is a 235, which tells me that that's what's supposed to come on it, which so it doesn't make any sense. But now I have to make sure that I can get them all to fit. The rears fit fine, plenty of clearance, which is fine, good. But yeah, the fronts do not fit at the moment. They are rubbing, which just means that they won't work, and I'd have to keep it here. So luckily I have spare tires that if I need to switch it back, I can. But yeah, this became a small little mess. So we'll figure this out, and we'll keep moving. All right, again, I don't know how this is going to turn out. I don't know if it's going to go through my car, if it's going to go through my phone. But we're headed home. We're in the Subaru because the Audi decided to be a pain in the butt with me. The tires I got they were the wrong size originally. I already knew that, but they are so far off that they actually won't fit on the front end of the vehicle. Also doesn't help that this vehicle's stupid low, so I had to figure out something to do. I hope I don't have to buy a different size tire because I really don't want to. I don't want to stick any more money in this thing than I have to, because it'll be like another $400 to buy the right size tire for this vehicle. It is the right thing to do, but I really just don't want to do it. So we'll see what I end up doing. But yeah, that's the crappy part. So to hit the strut / upper control arm, turn knuckle, steering knuckle, whatever the hell you want to call it up front, pretty much just everything. I was trying to adjust the coilovers as they're adjustable struts up front, but unfortunately the spring pressure became too much the way they were designed. I will show you guys tomorrow. I'm in the Subaru, as you guys obviously I already said and everything. So I'm headed home. That's where we're gonna end out tonight's video. Is 3/4 successful. So hopefully I can go find some stuff tomorrow. We will see. Okay, cool, that's out of there. Oh, no, it's not. Nope. I got some weird reflection. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there is like a little dot that keeps showing up. So it's very weird, but either way, yeah, look at that. All right, I'm getting too tired, so you guys have a great night. See you in the next one.